Oh, live? Are we? I mean, stop filing my nails.
Yes, it does mean stop filing.
That frantic hand gesture. Look at me.
Yeah.
Eyes
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Please stop filing your nails.
They're in a dreadful state.
I know. A decent manicurist, eh?
I know, right? So Merry New Year, Happy New Year, all of that kind of stuff. Did you have a good one?
Did you?
Did you? I'm not going to lie, I'm hiding a lot of cheese under my poncho.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's still quite confused about what day it is as well.
I have no idea.
We are confused. Jane came in a minute ago and said, do you want my quilt so that you can show it? You know, the one I'm doing tomorrow. And we both went, huh?
Are you?
Yes.
Are you
it's
doing
not
that?
Monday, you know.
It's not Monday, is it?
I should know because I've been setting shows up.
I know.
I should know.
Do you know who's even more confused?
Who?
Captain Small.
Oh, bless her.
Because she normally does 3 days a week at school.
Oh.
So now she's really confused because she's only doing 2.
Oh, and she thinks they've diddled her.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'll do Friday, Mummy. Right, it doesn't work like that. But I'll go in on Friday. Mm-mm.
Oh, no, it doesn't work like that.
Really doesn't work like that.
No.
But Friday's ice cream day. Like, yeah, still doesn't work like that. No. So did you all have a good one? I'm really hoping that you did. And that you are also all full of cheese.
Yes. Yes, I'm full of the lovely sticky toffee pudding cheese.
Oh, no, I don't like that
one.
one.
I know you're not a fan, but it's good.
Oh,
Especially
no.
Cheese Company, anyone who's thinking, what is this monstrosity?
Yeah.
It's great.
You love it. I'm just like, no, you're all right, thanks. I'm just going to find you all and see if you had a nice Christmas.
Do that.
No.
We might just be talking to ourselves.
We could be.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make it. No difference there then, Jem, would it?
No.
So if you're wondering who we are, I'm Natasha McCarthy of Natasha Makes, and I have lovely Gemma in the corner here.
Good
Gem, how many
morning.
years have we been friends?
25 plus.
Wow. So for those of you that wonder why we kind of sound the same, I think we're gently morphing into each other.
Do you? I mean, it's possible, isn't it?
Only in the things that we say.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you are a clear foot taller than me. So I can only wish. I'd
Oh.
have to wake up one day and just perhaps have gained 4 inches.
I'm sure there are lots of people in the world that would like that.
Nice surprise. I mean,
Morning, Anne.
at most 6 inches. I don't think I'd want any more.
I got this for Christmas. Don't make me laugh.
Cough. That's a beautiful thing.
I know,
isn't
for
it?
someone who doesn't smoke. Morning, Anne. Morning, Rebecca. Morning, Liz. Oh, morning, Lizzie Crangle. Oh, Liz, I'm going to show off your handiwork today. Morning, Claire. Just Happy New Year. Rebecca's still eating all the cheese. I was last night.
Good girl.
No wonder I didn't sleep last night. I was just too full of cheese.
Far
Morning,
too full of
Jimmy. Happy New Year to you. Morning, Sheila. Morning, Karen. Morning, Barbara. Morning, Anna. Where are we? Patricia, good morning. Anne's feeling chuffed, right? Because she's finished Jane's block for January on January 1st.
Oh, shush.
She says,
photos or it didn't happen. We need to see this.
well done me.
Yeah, well done you.
Well done you. Well done you.
Well done you.
Well
we
done
are
you.
nosy baggages. We love to see.
We do like
so
to know, yeah.
Please do share your makes with the Community Makes page.
Yes.
And then everyone can see.
Hang on, Gemma, where do they find that?
On the website,
Mm-hmm.
go to the main page and look across the top. You'll see a tab that says Community Makes and you can upload it there. That will be available for the whole wide world to see on our website.
Do we trust people to do that?
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah, but then they have to, it goes into like a box and SJ has to approve it.
Oh, okay, so they
put
can't...
naughty pictures up.
Oh, okay.
No, we've made sure of that because people love sending a naughty picture for you. They do. If, however, you're a bit shy and you really don't want everyone to see it, but you want myself or Natasha or Jane or the team to see it, you can always email them.
info@natashamakes.com and we will ooh and ah.
And please do say, for your eyes only, because otherwise we might get excited and share it with everything.
Gemma's been singing already this morning.
Loads.
It is amazing how many
We've
songs.
been singing Islands in the Stream, and you did, with the cough.
It's a beautiful thing.
Gorgeous.
I'm so sorry. Morning, Barbara. Morning, Joe. Morning, Sue. Morning, Vicky. Oh my goodness, it's in the car. The apron that Vicky made me for Christmas is phenomenal. and I'm going to have to show it to you tomorrow.
She's designed that.
I know.
She's a clever
I know. I've had to have complete discussions with her about this. Morning, Adele. Lovely to have you with us. Good morning, Patricia and Pam, and Sue and Jane and Jan and Grace and Wemo. Just wanted to say, loved my advent calendar and 12s of Christmas. Signed up for this year's. Do you know what they sold? Our advent calendars. They've sold out.
They have.
It's, what date is it today? Is it the 3rd of January?
Yeah.
And they sold out.
So we're going to have to rethink that one.
So, well, I mean, because it's so early and we have time.
We can order some more please.
I have spreadsheets, Gemma. You'll be so proud of me. I have spreadsheets of everything that's going in there so we can be really organised this year. I know.
And what have you done with Natasha?
I know. I've done it already.
Did you proper grow up and everything? Oh my gosh, is that what you got from Santa? To
What,
be a proper
adulting?
grown-up? Yes. An actual grown-up.
It's like when you said that you'd like to grow up and be 4 inches taller. It's like Big.
Yeah.
With Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
You know, maybe, do you know what? I also fixed the washer on my tap. I know.
You're practically a plumber now.
Do you know what? And I had to seal round my bath because Jean came a knocking on the door.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently she doesn't like having water coming through her lights.
No. Oh, dearie me.
So I'm practically a plumber.
Jean's lovely as well.
I know Jean's lovely.
Oh.
I know. Felt a bit bad about that. She had all her towels out on the floor.
Oh yeah, you're going to feel...
Because, well, I just got out the shower and I sent Emily to answer the door. I'm like, I have no clothes on, Emily. You're going to have to go and answer the door. And so she said, sorry, Jean. Mummy can't come to the door. She's like, she needs to. Right.
It's always good, isn't it? Mummy can't come to the door right now.
Mummy cannot.
It's unclosed.
Yes. She needs to. Righto.
Oh, that's always a good sign, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah. Because that's how we always say to Emily if she's having a hissy fit about something, like, you need to be quiet because otherwise Jean will come knocking because she'll hear you. Yes. And then Jean came a knocking and it was me that she wanted.
But the great thing is now that Emily knows that Jean does
come a knocking. Yeah.
So then you can even, it validates your reasoning and it's amazing.
Oh, I do like a bit of validation.
Yes.
Everyone loves a bit of validation, don't they?
All
Yeah. Righty-ho. So, what do we have on the show for you? So in answer to the advent calendar situation, we've loaded more. We've loaded the same again, in fact.
Yes.
Do you know what? Thank you. The advent calendars are not a money-making scheme for us. They are our way of thanking you for what you do throughout the year. They were packed this year meticulously by Gemma and her mum, Eds.
They were.
Who, you know, would both admit to a small amount of OCD, and they are the best people, therefore, to pack it, rather than me pulling an all-nighter like I did the year before. Yeah. That wasn't such a great one. So, in fact, we only had like 2 things missing out of the whole ones that I did the year before.
Okay.
And this year, none.
This year?
Nothing.
Zero
zilch.
I mean, I'm not even slightly smug about that.
No, I know you're not. She's so smug about it.
Smug about
so
it.
smug. She's Smuggy McSmuggerson in the
I
corner.
am.
Yeah, with good
Smugging
reason.
all over the place.
You know what's going to happen though, because you're so smug, you're going to have to do it again this year.
Yeah, it's fine.
She doesn't care because I've got my spreadsheet. So if you want to get a hold of your advent calendar, there's 10% off today. We've honoured that because I know a lot of you couldn't get it because it's sold out. But while we had the 10% off running last week, if you want 10% off this week,
fill your boots.
Yeah.
Crack on.
Yeah, which feels really weird to be running it for next year, but I need to know.
This year now?
This year, oh God, this year,
This
yeah.
year now, it's fine.
Yeah. SJ said, are you sure? And I'm like, well, yeah, because I order stuff in specially and I source it from all over the place. And that was why I allocated a certain number last year and we couldn't go over that and we had so many people that were disappointed.
If we get an early enough idea, then we can.
Then I don't want anyone disappointed.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing to say to you is, so yeah, if you want an advent calendar, there's 10% off today. Please do go ahead and grab those. And thank you for all your lovely emails saying how much you enjoyed those. I always feel a bit nervous about the advent calendar because essentially it's like less than £3 a gift, but
Yeah.
I know that we put in way more value than that. But when you've got something that's like £10, there's going to be a day where it's not going to be £10, and it all evens out. But I'm really glad that you've loved it and that you've understood that that's how it has to work. You get big things, you get little things. It's, you know, across the board. I will explain. Someone said, "What is this?" And I will explain what this is.
Yes.
This is because it's a really useful thing.
It's one of your most favouriteest tools in
It
the whole
is. It
wide
really
world.
is. Oh God, look at the cheese.
There's no cheese visible.
I'm gonna have a cheese baby. And what else?
Best type, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Best type of baby, the cheese baby.
I mean, they give you weird dreams, but at least you get some sleep, right? Yes, dear Emily. Do you know what? At some point, she will sleep through the night, right?
Eventually.
She's 4. When will this happen?
I know.
When?
She's a menace, isn't
When?
she? God love her.
Yeah. Anyway, anywho, so that's that. We've had emails from you saying that you've loved the 12 days. Thank you very much. That finishes on Thursday, doesn't it, Gemma? Reliable informs me. I've already taken everything down.
Then, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've already taken everything down.
Yeah. Not here though. There's a
No, not here.
There's a little bit left.
But I did take everything down at home because the cats kept knocking everything off. And I've planted out my Christmas trees because I got real Christmas trees this year.
Oh,
So Emily and I had a day in the garden. Huh?
You weren't going to be able to supervise them, to be fair, the cats with the decorations.
Oh no, I'd come
That
back
could
to
have been-
carnage.
Yeah, that would have been.
Absolute carnage. So I got ahead and we planted the Christmas trees out. And that's all lovely. And I'm hoping that they will grow.
Excellent.
Plus, once Christmas is done, I'm done with these. But we had an email from one of you saying, when do you demo the 12 days? We don't normally, but you know what? This year we will make an exception. Yes. And so for those of you that have got the 12 days, and if you haven't quite managed to do all of it, then I will demo it next week, one day next week, either Monday or Tuesday.
Lovely.
Who knows yet?
Some
We'll think
great
of something.
makes.
There are just really sweet little makes. And if you're wondering what the 12 days is, the 12 days is you get a little something each day and they go towards making 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do them whenever you really want.
Yes.
For that week where we all are confused, that
And
time
full of
between
cheese.
Christmas, New Year and then taking everything down, well, yeah, we are all confused and, like we say, a little bit full of cheese and general buffets.
I love a buffet.
General buffets. I don't care if I don't see any cold meat again.
Really?
Well, until like I go to the cafe
Yeah.
and go, I want a
Ooh, look
sausage
at
and
the
bacon.
deli.
Look at that.
Look at the deli.
Ooh.
Ooh, lovely.
So today is Baltimore Day. La la la. We're whizzing through this one, aren't we?
Do you know, we really are. You've got today's block. You've got the cod piece next month.
It's not a cod
Not
piece.
cod piece. It's just earned that name since
This
you
one.
shamed
So
yourself.
I did in front of the postman. I'm never going to live that down, am I? He
No.
doesn't look me in the eye anymore.
I've not seen him very much since. I think he comes here as little as possible.
Oh. Whoops.
It's either you that scared him or me. I can't decide which.
Yeah, I know. Well, you said you thought he was rather attractive. He looks about 12.
I didn't say it to him. I did comment on the fact that he was in his shorts.
Your father was a postman. You know why they're in their shorts. Now, this is the block. It is the Japanese clover block.
Is it? Or is it? Ooh.
It's
No,
this
why did I
one.
think it was the top left. It's not, is it?
Is this what?
No, that's Nandinberry's at the top left.
Uh-oh.
Have you just knocked the display over?
Yeah,
You're terrible.
I know. Soz. But it's this one. It is this one. Have you called it the wrong thing?
No. I'd seen very very tiny pictures. You see, so they were very small.
Were they
not
far away?
Yeah.
How much? What good sports were Inga and Izzy?
Very good.
Weren't they good sports?
Fabulous. And SJ.
Yeah. Do you know what? It was the look of absolute delight on SJ's face when she'd made something for the first time. Like Izzy and Inga, bless them, they sew.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
But SJ,
Yeah.
never.
Literally, she's there going, so do I put my foot on this thing here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And do
gonna
I
really
have to
help.
push the fabric? Like she knew nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing
No.
at all. And
So-
she was so pleased. For anyone who
But
doesn't know what we're
that's
talking
why-
about, Christmas.
Do you know what? And also, I just want to say, we will get on to making something in a minute, but I just really want to thank my entire team because they managed to get some form of footage up for you for the whole time over Christmas and New Year. The hours that they have worked has been phenomenal. The effort and the time and the planning and the kicking of my butt to get it done has been incredible. And I just really want to thank them all for just being the amazing troopers that they are, for taking part, for not whinging about, I don't want to be on TV. There was none of that. Honestly, there was none of that. I'm just so proud of them all. You're amazing.
Thanks. We know this.
I know you know this, but I
will
just...
admit that kicking you up the bottom's a challenge when you're so tall. But it has
I'm
to
in
be
flats
done.
today. It's fine.
It has to be done. So for anyone who's wondering
This one.
what, the shows over Christmas.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had those... We normally have interview the team. This time we had team challenge.
Yeah!
And,
I think that was really good. We should do that again.
It was. So Make It Monday last week was SJ
Yep.
and Izzy.
Yep.
And then Tuesday, you did a little interview with Jane. And then it was...
Yeah, because we know
Challenge on
Jane can make
Faringa.
stuff.
Yeah. Then it was Challenge on Faringa, wasn't it? So anyone who missed those shows... You get
Go
to
back
see
and have a look.
The team that you don't normally see sewing, you get to see them sewing.
Yeah,
which is
and if
fun.
you are just starting and just thinking about starting,
Yeah.
because we've had some emails from lovely viewers saying, where do I start? You know, we are very happy to help with all of that. So today we've got a lovely starter project actually, and as well as the Japanese clover. Did you guys make the most of the discount on the very first Baltimore kits? Because we've got a handful of those left, and when they are gone, they are gone. Are they still on a discount?
Yeah, I've loaded them into today's collection. We're honouring the discount.
So if you saw the original Baltimore, then we're not having any more.
No.
When they are gone, they are gone. So we're just clearing that stock. Yes. But it led on to us doing this, which has just been fabulous. And I really want to acknowledge and thank our lovely Lizzie Crangle, who has every month finished these blocks for me. Do you want to see?
Oh, and with beautiful personal touches as well.
Yeah. And always a letter to say, I love doing this, and just incredible feedback. So if any of you, I'm sure that Lizzie will very, very happily share that advice.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah. So this was the first one that we sent to her. That's your parasols.
Which I love the fact you can pop your hand in there.
Oh yeah, you can.
There's a lot of 3D elements on these Baltimores, but that one's...
They are proper... In fact, Lizzie and I did this one together. I did a bit.
You did do a bit.
But I'm not going to lie, I don't have time to sit and hand stitch that much at the moment, and prep shows and everything else. Now,
and travel from Cornwall to the Midlands and back and all over the shop. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, life choices, right? This one, gorgeous. Just love this. And what I love what Lizzie's done is that she's put a basting thread. So normally we would say just fold your fat quarter of black.
Yeah.
Don't cut it down to size yet. We don't give you the finished size yet.
No.
So that you don't do it, because that was the first thing I did and then got told off by Lisa. Morning, Lisa. Happy New Year. Lesson learnt. But yeah, I really love that dear Lizzie has quartered that off. So this was the butterflies. Oh, stunning. And then... Oh, now come on, were these cranes or swans? Cranes. Cranes. I still to this day can't remember. When you get that head block.
Yep.
And you're like,
That's
did we
fine.
call these cranes or did we call these swans? But look at the beautiful ruching through here. I mean, it's just exquisite. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. And there are little... Have you seen in the back here? Lizzie wants these to be like an heirloom piece for Emily. So you got hi, you got a little smiley face in there. I love this, and I know it's there.
Yeah, and they'll be hidden when it's made.
Doesn't matter. I know they're there.
So there's winky faces and things on them.
Brilliant! Bamboo.
Me old
bamboo.
Me old bamboo. See, knew it, didn't we?
Yeah. Instantly. I love that we used the ombres in here.
Yes, really love that.
Love that. Now, what was there anything else? Oh, look, there's another little happy face. Whee! Loving these. Just loving these. And then, was this the rice? I forget all the names. This was the rice block, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or wheat?
Well, people think it's wheat,
but it's the rice, isn't it? Yeah, that's the way around it is. But just look at these 3D elements. Do you know what I also love is that Mrs. Krangle, Ms. Krangle.
Yes.
Yeah. She's seeing whether or not
Mistress
Krangle. She's seeing whether or not it works out with John. I think it's 30-something years now.
Yeah.
I think he's doing all right. I love that she's put some metallic thread on here on some of the Lisa Chandler beautiful metallic fabrics. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I've got to send her the other two. Right. Oh, I didn't take that off the table. This month's, guys, you are at the stage now where we have done all of these techniques. So if you go back and you look through the other ones, you know how to stick these together because we've done this so many times, and you've got the placement, and by now as well you will have the pencils and the pens. This is a great one. Have we got any of these left, or are they out of stock again? God, we can't get these ones in.
Do you know, I will check.
Because
like you say,
these are just great because they've got all these different colours around the top, and you just push them up, spin it around to get the colour that you want. Whoop. And then you just push it down. And down it goes. Oh, I've broken my pen. It doesn't like travelling. I know.
That's not a thing.
No, I know. There we go. I just need to click that back in. But you've got all the different colours there. You've got green, blue, white, brown, red, yellow, green and blue. All the way around there. And they just slippity slide.
I did restock
in and out
just before Christmas.
Did you?
So let's really hope we've got some.
Ooh, they've flown out. They've absolutely thrown out. The ones that are 3D are labelled. So this is, and we always print these. Now these are sold separately to the fabrics for those of you that might want to use your own fabrics. But these are always printed just one-sided because there's nothing worse on something of this size if you've got to then go and I just wouldn't do it.
No.
I don't know about you, I'd just be like, oh. If you had to go to a library, they're never open. Take your kids to the library. Why? It's only open on Wednesday afternoon when they're in school. Can't take my kids to the library because you've shut them all.
She's having a rant, people.
Oh, I really am. And here's your kit. So this, here we go. That's your thread for your veiny bits. You can tell I did A-level biology, can't you? For your veiny bits.
Yeah, I'm so pleased we've got your really detailed botanical knowledge here.
It's a privilege, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, an absolute privilege.
Yeah.
And then you've got that blue bit for, those bits. Can't remember. It's like a muscle. Use it or lose it. I can't remember it. Honestly.
Bless you.
I'm the one that got 94% in their anatomy and physiology exams.
All right.
Can I remember any body parts? No.
That bit. This bit.
I resort back to your elbows connected to your doo-doo. That's it. That's as far as I get. And then I can't remember. Oh. Your thigh bones connected to it. It's just like, no.
Leg bone.
Yeah.
That well-known bone.
I know. And it ends up sounding like I'm basically making Mr. Potato Head. Yeah. And that's it. That's as much as I can muster. So, there's a reason I do fabric now rather than anything relating to anatomy and physiology.
You know.
That was back in the days when I used to zap fat for a living.
Yes, you did.
I did.
She's done everything, guys.
Laser fat removal. Oh, my goodness. Why did I sell that machine?
Oh, I think we'd have broken it by now.
We'd have worn it out.
We'd have been sat there having one of Jane's big baps.
I know. Okay. Oh, no, right. So you've got a couple of beautiful batiks to get all of these ombres in here for these leaves. And then you've got another lovely one, which was as close as we could get to the ones that Lisa's got. And of course, one of Lisa's beautiful fabrics in there as well. The flowering gum, it's all in there, plus your 2 skeins. Grab your instructions as well, and you are good to go. And of course, as ever, we give you way more fabric than you need. But again, all of those techniques that are in there, we have done a lot. A lot. Now, for those of you that were wondering in your kit what this was, I'm going to do a little close up here, you know. What is this? I hear you ask. This is a fang. Whoops. So you can poke things out. You can use it to ease things through. You can put your elastic through there and use it as a bodkin. Hello.
Very useful.
Yep. You've got a 1/4 inch gauge on the end there. I mean, really, what doesn't this thing do? Pokey pokey, measury measury.
It really is.
Pull everything through.
Unassuming little items, isn't it?
I know.
And yet you use it all the time.
I do.
We've heard her rant before. Where's my fang? And
I know.
Doesn't know what one is.
I know.
All right, Tash. We're in a moment.
And I think, you know, to buy them elsewhere, they're like $6.99. They're not cheap. So if you thought you just got like a 99p bit of plastic, no, this has been designed by someone that knows their sewing. And if you didn't know what it was, you'd be forgiven for going, oh, why have I just got one chopstick? What's going on? No. So you see, when you've done such things, there's a beautiful little la 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 la.
Oh, Lord.
Then you can. And if you don't want to pokey with the pokey bit, you go in with your squared edge.
Yes.
Now, you might be wondering what this is. Well, we have put kits together for you. Do you remember my nesting pouch kit?
Oh, yeah, it's on the shelf behind you in the original colourway, isn't it?
Well, because Lisa's border stripe fabric is just delicious.
It is.
Delish. We've done it in the grey and the pink for you. So, these are the other kits. Whoops. Oh, and did you see the brand new colours that Lisa's fabrics are out in? Well, the brand new periwinkle colour. You get 1 metre of zip. You get 3 tags. Tags? Zipples. I have no words today.
You mentioning the periwinkle, for anyone who's there going, what? I have tagged it in today's collection. I put it up.
Do I need to show that now
Yeah,
quickly? I'm
I
just
put
going to
it
interrupt today's transmission to show you the brand new periwinkle.
That is up near today's kit.
I don't know.
I thought you could make quite a nice cushion out of today's kit and that. I think it'd look quite nice together.
Oh, beautiful. I don't know if Lisa's even got this. This came direct to us from Japan.
I
This
basically
came
need a whole bolt for myself.
direct from the mill. Blue is something that has been, just missing for me in Lisa's fabrics. And here it is, periwinkle. I hope there's more to follow in terms of other periwinkles.
We're a fan of the fan.
We are a fan of the fan. And for those of you that missed the shows over Christmas, we also have back in stock the green and gold and the cream and gold fans. They are now back in stock for anyone that was missing those. And again, they had to be reprinted, so they have come to us direct from Japan. As we were, you are going to get, if you've never had this fabric before, this is a border. This is Lisa's border stripe. I'm now losing my voice. Very annoying. And so front and back it's the same. Well, it's folded in half. So you will get one of those because you've got your big Waratah in the middle. Now, bear in mind, right, you could do a couple of those. Yes. And you just have to buy a bit more zip. 1, 2, and 3 of those. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pouches in one kit.
Phenomenal.
Because we give you 60 centimetres of the lining as well.
Yeah, and you need some medium weight interfacing.
Yes, we don't give you that. This is your lining on this one, which is the beautiful blue. Well, that's because some people will want, I think on my big one I used H640 and then I just used medium weight interfacing on the others. So it's up to you. It's such a personal choice on these.
It is.
It really is. And it will come to you. Did we decide, Gemma, we had a conversation this morning and I was paying attention, but I've forgotten.
Is this where you say you were paying attention, but you possibly were a little bit busy?
Doing something else, yeah. You know me so well. Did we put the instructions in with that?
We did put the instructions in with that for free.
Did we?
We did.
Oh, good-o.
Happy New Year.
It's a shame I don't have a set. I've forgotten how to do it now. Jane made these for me this morning because I was running a little bit late. And then we've got the grey version with the pink, which I will demo into again. Again, you could get yourself 6 out of there.
Yeah.
That's not bad, is it? You
And
just have to buy a bit more.
It is a make you've demoed before as well. When you
No, it is, because look, we did it in the black one over there.
Yep.
We're out of that black fabric at the moment, aren't we? Got to get a bit more in.
I believe so.
Yeah.
We demonstrated that one, believe it or not, 27th of April 2021.
What?
I know. That's nearly 2 years ago now.
Oh, come on.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Seriously.
Gemma, did all of these sell?
Oh, the bag kits?
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh, they're gone.
Gone. Gone. Don't be showing people things they can't have.
Sorry, I wasn't sure. Those
of you who were eagle-eyed over Christmas and got the
You've got a lot of good bargains, yeah.
Natasha, I do think very quickly though,
yeah.
you need to show people that very lovely bag that's on the shelf there. Because this purse frame.
This have we got the purse frame back in stock?
Yeah, I've got the purse frame in 4 colours and it comes with free instructions on how to make that there bag.
Do you know what I want to do it in?
Correct. This was my point.
Would it not be just stunning in that?
This was
that needs to be made, doesn't it?
Thinking, yeah, it does. And
oh my goodness me!
I might have to get her to demo. In fact, you could perhaps demo that on the next Baltimore show. That'd be quite nice.
Oh, in the blue.
Yeah, with probably a light gold frame.
Oh.
So we have the frames in light gold and bronze.
Yeah, they come with the instructions, don't they?
Free pattern. You also have the silver and the gunmetal available.
Amazing.
All right.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Jane. I love her so much. She's prepped everything for me apart from
she's wonderful.
I haven't changed the colour of the... do you want to see how everyone's getting on while I just change over the colour of the...
Of course, I was about to say to you, we've got quite a few messages and our YouTubers are around as well.
Hi, YouTubers!
Apparently I've gone a bit quiet on
what?
Facebook. I've still got a mic, Jane. I've still got a mic. Don't mind me, everybody. I'm going to quickly pop
Ramage! You're probably just looking at my...
I shall just have to use my outdoor voice.
No. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so...
Don't look in here. You see how much fluff is
there? A lot of fluff. Now, this is a good point. I think a little bit of housekeeping for this. Now, we're in the new year, and I think a spring clean of the old machine might be in order.
Oh, it really is.
Very important. Now, over on YouTube, Ali says, Happy New Year.
Hi, Ali!
Personally, I've had a brilliant time.
Good.
Also wearing the cheese poncho.
Oh, the cheese poncho. You
and
can't
Robert
beat
says,
cheese
wishing
poncho.
Gemma and you, Natasha, a very happy new year from a sunny day in Cyprus.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, have something fabulous for us. Nice drink at the bar, I feel.
Yes.
Susan says, good morning.
I want there to be a swim-up pool for you.
Oh,
I don't like... In my head, that's what there is. Please don't disillusion me.
Yeah, no, don't. Daryl says, hi, Natasha and Gemma, happy new year. I'm also suffering with the cough/cold, which I had over Christmas too.
Doesn't go.
Diane wants to know how many trips to the beach you took in your break this Christmas.
Yeah, like quite a lot.
More that so many you've forgotten now. How many? Can't count.
Polkeris, Par, Ready Money,
Nice.
Watergate Bay twice. Not because we wanted to, but because the cat obviously decided that what I really needed were a lot of vet's bills on Christmas Day.
Oh, that was fun.
And the emergency vet was in Newquay.
He's a menace.
Yeah. So we made the most of it and went and had hot chocolates on the beach until I had to give a kidney to the vet. And do you know, he's absolutely fine now. Like, this is why I can sound a little bit annoyed about it.
because smugly lay in your house smirking about it all.
Not only that, but just with his paws up like this. Oh, rub my belly. Rub my belly.
What a really hard time, everyone. Really hard time. Oh, shush, Morty, shush.
He was sulking because I'd been away.
Yeah.
That's why. It's like, ha, I see you being away. I got in a fight with someone. I thought he'd been hit by a car. And you know, when you just have that dreaded, oh no, he couldn't walk. But actually, no, just been scrapping. Do you know what else? Do you know what else happened last night?
What?
So there's me smugly saying to someone, I can't remember who it was, the other day, oh no, my cats are really good. They don't, oops, turn it on. They don't bring in mice. They're not really hunters, my cats.
No, it's one thing Natasha's terrified of. It's mice, people. You're not good with them, are you, darling?
No. And so on top of plumbing and everything else, I had to adult. And I had to, well, he was playing with it under the kitchen table. And then, of course, Mabel thought that's a fun game. So then he starts growling at her because, you know, he's got something, she wants it, blah, blah. And I went and got a dustpan and brush. I thought I'd be really brave and put the mouse in the dustpan and brush. It's like it's this big, right? But can we just explain? Because people will be thinking, you're a horsey girl, why are you so ridiculous? Big girl pants on. No, I woke up with one once in my hair after a previous cat just used to bring them in and let them go.
I love this story.
And I had a futon bed on the floor and wooden floors in a studio apartment. And Hugo just used to bring them in and just bash them up and down like ice hockey, up and down the floor. And that would be it. And he did this in the night and I was unaware. And I woke up with it tangled in my hair. There is no more horror than waking up with a scratchy vermin in your hair. And I managed to get it out and it ran off. So of course then like sleep is just evading me and I keep like opening one eye. And then it's basically like pole dancing around the base of my lamp, my bedside lamp. I was so unimpressed. I managed to chase it into the bathroom and shut Hugo and the mouse in the bathroom. But he wasn't interested. He was just meowing for his breakfast.
Nice. So Natasha's not good with mice and Morty is a menace, is the summary of this tale. Robin says, hi ladies, I've travelled 725 kilometres from my home.
Good grief.
To Broken Hill, and I'm watching you from an outback Australian town.
Wow.
Fabulous that sounds, doesn't it?
Broken Hill.
I know. Ali's loving the 12 days.
Oh, good.
And Diane didn't know that the thing had a quarter inch at the end. Love new knowledge.
Yeah,
Have a good close look, you can see it. It's looking at you.
I like, in lots of directions.
Oh, and Julia says, I had a brilliant start to the new year. My second granddaughter was born at 3:02 on the 2nd. £7, 6 ounces.
Wow.
Oh, congratulations, Julia.
You see, everyone thinks that's big, and then I say Freddie was £10.5
No, I know.
as a firstborn, and Emily was £9.10. Ouchies.
Yeah, I was chatting to a lady on Facebook last night who, bless her, hers was £12 odd.
Oh,
I know.
no!
It's a C-section situation, obs. My mother's around. She says Happy New Year.
Eds! Happy New Year!
Oh, and Anne popped in and said, Happy New Year, ladies. Catch up later.
Oh,
We're always here for you guys.
I seem to just be bending quite a lot today. It's like a new exercise routine for me, isn't it? I'm trying to find Gemalala.
Ginny's got confused over how to do the crashing technique from Pay It Forward Project 9. That was a while ago. Ginny, we will message you about that. I think that's going to be easier.
Oh, is that where you... Yeah, and yeah. Oh.
We will revisit that.
I've only done that once.
So much fun.
We need to do that in another project because that was lots of fun.
Cool.
I'm trying to find my zip gadget. Have it on a pizza box so I don't lose it. Just lost it.
Oh, that's
I'm just going to have to do it over here. So you're going to put your zip... Oh, no.
Have you got it? Hang on. I'm going to...
Wow! It'd be safer if I got it.
Lost the clip from my mic pack.
Who was that? Who was that, Gemma?
Well, I wasn't the last person to use this mic pack. Young Izzy Wiz was, actually.
No, it was me.
Was it you that broke it?
Because that's the quiet one and I am quite loud.
Oh, you have the quiet one.
So, zip goes face down. Whoop. Zip pull rather goes face down. I've got to remember. Yeah, with the bottom along the bottom, I believe. Open up your zip Again, everything face down. I'm going to, again, thank Lisa Lamb for showing me this. Love her for this technique. And you have to get, oh, hang on, let me just trim that off. Bring it in at a bit of an angle, like so, and then it just goes together, like so. Ba-ba! Brilliant, right? Absolutely brilliant. So, pow, pow. You are going to, you can trim up those if you wish. Are these my good ones? No, they're not my good ones, that's right. And then you've got little bits of fabric that you will fold in half and then press the outside edges in like you were making binding. And then you are going to put that over the end of your zip. And yes, it is longer. And no, don't worry about that. And then you are going to... What's Jane messaging? Was she saying that you were quite quiet?
Oh, a little while ago. No, I'm just chuckling at you saying about the extra and blah, 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 blah. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering.
I watched a little bit of that over Christmas. And I've started watching Wednesday because you told me I had to.
Oh, have you watched Happy Valley yet?
No, because I've been watching Wednesday.
You've got to do that too. That's back, you see, for its final series. There's been a big old gap.
Well, I haven't watched any of them.
No.
And I just feel like it might make me sad. Is it going to make me sad? Don't want to be sad. Is it going to make me sad?
No.
No, okay, great. Good. Right, so we're going to stitch those in place, and then that is your zip in and done. Ba, 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 ba. If it wants to do this. Ah, there we go. Look, Jane's done all of these ready for me for the other ones as well. She's fabulous.
She's so lovely.
I don't know how much time she thinks I'm going to... I mean, less chat, more making.
Yeah, crack on, Tash, crack on.
Would have been the answer.
Yes.
And this is a beginner make, is it not?
It is? Yeah, if you haven't put zips in before, this is not a bad plan. Because you've got to have a go at some point. We keep telling Vicky this.
Has Vicky not done one yet?
No,
Oh, come on.
Procrastinating. Working, in fact. Keeps making elaborate quilts and designing her own quilts.
Oh, yeah,
but
doing
then
like
not
beautiful
putting a
things.
zip in.
And you know when you just go, how is that a thing?
Come on, Petal. Crack on.
Do you know what we'll do? We'll take that one around tonight. She can do that one.
Ah.
under our tutelage. Gemalala,
Yes.
where do we think I might have put some of my many, many, many rolls of zipper tape? Would I put it in here? Would that have been a sensible thing?
You mean the
Quarter of an inch.
quarter of an inch?
Oh, look. Yeah,
Natasha's
look, I did.
favourite quarter
Oh,
inch.
no, look, I put it in my box. Oh.
This is wash away quilter's tape.
It's quarter of an inch wash away quilter's tape because, quite frankly, I'm really lazy.
We chuckle at the quilting reference because Natasha uses it for everything.
I've never
except
actually
quilting.
quilted with it. Yeah, if you want to just, by the way, just iron on some interfacing. And again, what thickness is up to you. Yeah, no, I don't, no, never have. But it just means, or if you've got a, oh, hello, root cam. If you've got a, Gemma, what am I trying to say?
I don't know. I do.
Basting pen.
Okay, good. I do
Sewline glue pen.
fluent to Natasha, however.
Do you know what? No, actually, no, don't use your Sewline glue pen because, I mean, yes, it works, but even Sewline don't have any Sewline glue pens to sell us at the minute.
No, they don't.
They're out. So save that for your English paper piecing because actually the other ones are way more expensive, aren't they?
Yeah,
Anyway, so we're going to put, Vicky, paying attention, this right sides together. And yes, there is a little gap at the end, and that's okay. And if you want to really secure that, you can. Did you know this, Gemma? Have I bored you with this little fact? That you can...
Never bore me, dear.
Oh, don't lie. Ad nauseam, Natasha, ad nauseam. We're going to pop that along there, like so, and then put your lining. So lovely Jane cut these out. I feel like I'm doing Blue Peter today.
Do you? We are basically adult Blue Peter. That's our explanation of ourselves, isn't
No,
it?
it's not, Gemma. Come on, what did you tell those guys that chatted us up in the pub? What did you tell them?
Told them we fanny about with fabric.
You did, yes, you did. So lovely, we were with Vicky. We'd just been to the cinema, hadn't we? And we were going to go home. Your lovely husband was going to come and pick us up because we'd had a gin. Not going to lie, and
or two. Yeah.
and yeah, we really had, and we went past the pub that had a live band on. Well, it would be fair to say, Gemma, that you and I have never passed up a chance, an opportunity to sing.
No.
Quite loudly.
Correct.
And so we did. In we went. We dragged Vicky in as well and went, come on, let's go sing. Where's my zipper foot? And so in we went.
We did.
And so Vicky has quite a complicated job.
Yes.
And we don't really understand what it is.
Quite highbrow.
Yeah, unlike us.
No.
I know. And so she was explaining. She took over 20 minutes to explain.
That was the short version.
That was the short version. So by the time that she'd finished, we were all like, crikey.
Oh, she'd met someone who actually
Understood
it.
I know, that
and
was the
engaging
amazing
with
thing
her.
of it all, is this guy actually understood and was kind of in awe, I think, of the fact that she's so good at it all. Whereas we're both. So he looks at us and goes, what do you two do for a living? And Jem just goes,
Looked at each other, went, you
about
went,
fabric.
you take this one.
Yep.
You take this one, Jem.
Yep, that's it.
Fanny about with fabric for a living.
Yep.
To which they just cheered.
Yeah. Hooray! Yep. That'll be us.
Yep, that's us.
Also highbrow. So your
They
zipper
were
foot.
boys, they don't want to hear the full details of what we do. We're not
No.
going to get it.
Yeah, like they sound interested to start off with, and then you just see people's eyes glaze over if they're not into sewing.
These were manly sorts as well.
Manly
They
sorts.
were.
So we're just going to sew down there, and then we will open these out
Oh,
and top stitch
Beautiful.
down. Oh, it really is. Now, if you want to press these away with your iron, great. Just be aware that your zip is not metal as much as it looks like it might be. It's not actually. And then
we'd already sort of established they weren't creative types through other conversational routes, hadn't we? They were sort of very blokey blokes with no sort of creative interests. So
No.
it wasn't like it was worth us trying to explain
No.
in detail what we do.
Oh gosh, no.
No.
Is Vicky's job creative? I mean, she has to create like spreadsheets and stuff,
Yeah,
doesn't she?
spreadsheets and she, you know. Oh, I don't really understand what she does.
I don't really understand what she does
Oh, no.
either. I thought I'd throw that to you.
Yeah, thanks for that.
It's all right.
She's going to the bus.
That's all right. But she understands spreadsheets.
She does. Yeah.
I think there might be some IT in there, which is why.
I think there's a fair amount of speaky stuff.
Oh,
You know, standing up in front of a room full of people, speaky stuff, presenting stuff. Look at that.
la la la
Hey,
la.
that's not too shabby, is it?
And then you can repeat that the other side. So you see, Vicky, if you can stand up in front of people and explain, I'm going to make it up. IT systems. I don't know.
Solutions.
Solutions.
They say
Solutions. Mm.
Concept solutions, blah, blah, blah.
What was that, Gemma? What was that last little bit there? Blah, 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 blah,
She
blah.
pitches stuff. That's what she does. She pitches stuff.
But not like cricket balls.
No,
No.
not like cricket balls.
Although I do think that her young son is probably very good at. He's quite a sporty boy.
Yeah, he is.
He's. Oh no.
Is your mic okay? Well, in theory, SJ, in theory it's okay. Oh.
Uh-oh. Have we broke another one?
I hope not. They're not cheap. Apparently I sound really quiet.
This is also very unusual.
I know. It's a bit of a treat for everybody, really, isn't it? Just going to check my receiver and make sure that's not switched itself off.
Did you do that thing? No, because you gave me the old batteries.
It's fine.
Had
No,
it turned
I
itself off?
took them out of plastic. No, it's fine. It's all fine. Everything is all fine. So this should be working beautifully. Unless that very expensive piece of equipment that we own again has turned everything down. Oh, technology, ladies and gents. Technology.
There we go. And we're just going to repeat the same along there. Just make sure if you're using your ring pull that you just get that out the way so that you do not stitch over that.
Oh no, that wouldn't be fun.
Would be a disaster. Have you got your advent calendars yet? I'm excited for everyone and their advent calendars because I know what's going in it. You don't even know what's going in it yet. Well, you'll do when you help pack it.
There are a lot of advent calendars flying out today.
Oh, good on you. Do you know, it's one of my favourite jobs is to source the knick-knackery that goes in there.
Yes. And so, for those who don't know, there's a mix of things. This is not a quilter's advent calendar.
No, because I know there are those
audience.
out there where you get like a different bit of fabric each day. We haven't done that.
You do get fabric.
Well, we always do put fabric in there, but it's not just, because there are some that are like you've made a quilt by the end of it.
Yes. No,
It's not a bad idea though. It's not one of those. No, it's got all sorts of different bits and bobs in there. I like to put in some handy gadgets.
You're very good with the handy gadgets. And these
Handy
are
gadget.
Natasha's ones that she likes, that she puts in. And then normally some nice, pretty things as well.
Like a pretty thing. Jane has based it on a little pull so that when you whoop, haha. Yes. And then you're just going to go right sides together and sew around and leave a turning through gap. Like this is, I feel like grandmother suck eggs, but the beauty of this is in the fabric and in the cutting. This is not a difficult make. And do you know what I love about it?
What's that?
On the original one, we put tassels on, didn't we?
Yes.
And tassel it up as well. But they are called nesting. So you know the dolls that go one inside.
Russian dolls.
Yeah. It's a bit like that.
They store nicely.
So, and as a gift, people think they've just got one.
Yeah.
And then they open. Or if it's someone who you don't give massive gifts to, you could just, because you're going to get 2 of those and 3 of those. Mm-hmm. So you could have that one with all 3, that one with 2, and then that one with just 1.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stitch all the way round, 1/4 of an inch. And because we left, there's a little gap there, you don't have to sew over your zip. But you can see what happens. It's just held there at the end.
Lovely.
Yay! So I'm just going to do that. Gemma, is there anything that anybody has said that I need to know about?
Leslie Reynolds says, good morning, ladies. Happy New Year.
Good morning.
I think I met your Vicky at my market stall in Truro in December.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You did.
You did.
Oh, we love
Vicky.
our Vicky. That is our Vicky. Yes. She's nobody else. She's our Vicky.
Vicky says, I've just got much louder.
Oh. Oh. Was it?
Everyone guessing?
It hadn't fallen down in your boobage, had it?
No.
Because, things don't come out there again.
Oh, apparently Jimmy can hear me loud and clear, louder than Natasha.
Yay!
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Brilliant.
We do sometimes have this, where if you check your mic balance on whichever device you're listening on, people, sometimes one speaker is set up higher than the other.
I wouldn't even know how to do that, though.
Huh?
I wouldn't even know how to check that.
No, but we broadcast together, but on the 2 separate mics. So one of us comes out of one speaker and one of us comes out of the other. One of our viewers noticed. And then when they put the mics at equal balance, 50% each, we sounded correct.
Yeah, because they were all set up correctly.
Yeah.
And you know, we paid very expensive studio people to come and set us up correctly. Right, I'm going to stitch around. 1/4 of an inch, peeps. I'm going to start on my turning through gap. Do you know what I can feel, Jem?
What's that?
I can really feel that I need to change this needle.
Ah, I've just seen. Speedy. The lovely boxes of needles that we get in. We
The 100
stocked
packs?
Them. Yes, the 100 packs.
Have we still got any left?
We stocked them in the 90 size and we stocked them in the 80. So we've had the 90 in stock, the 80 flew out again.
Did
I'm
it? Big horror.
Getting more stock of the 80.
I use both. I can't remember which one does which. So it's whichever box I have to hand. Not going to lie. I don't get technical about my needles because I change them so often, it doesn't matter.
Vicky's going to pick a pretend job for the future and is laughing really hard at how little we know what she does.
I feel bad that we don't know.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, do you not?
No, because
Oh,
I
I
talked to you
do.
about lots and lots and lots of interesting things.
No, no,
I
job
talked to
isn't
you
one of
about
them.
lots of interesting things. And like, I know where she is and stuff.
Oh, because she works from home a lot of the
No,
time.
she's in Canada a fair
Well,
bit
I
as
know she is.
well.
Yeah, when she's
So
there.
like, I know when she does that stuff.
Just checking I've caught it from both sides.
I know the important bits. Just
Well, yeah, because you look after a cat.
yeah.
And then
Oh,
you tell...
the cat who jumped on the dog the other day.
Oh, no.
She jumped onto the dog's back,
Oh, wow.
and the dog was like,
What?
"Beg your pardon, what's this?" But then she jumped off immediately onto Vicky. She was using him as a springboard. She went onto his back and then onto Vicky's lap. And he stood there like, "Hang on, what was that?" I know. She's got brave, hasn't she?
That's good because Sam doesn't stand still very much.
He's huge.
I mean, useful as a stool, I would suggest. Sam does love Mabel. That was another cheese-fueled evening, wasn't it,
Yes,
when Sam met
it
Mabel?
was.
Yeah.
Vicky's saying she also hasn't done cam snaps. Christ.
Oh, crikey,
Come
Bobs.
on.
Right. Do you know what someone was saying? Could we do some little easy videos that we just leave up all the time on like how to do binding and stuff like that? Is that what we need to do?
We can. We just
I'm just putting my
page the website for that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Just do this. And
I
Gemma
know.
just
There's
cries.
a cost to that, Natasha.
Yeah, I know. I know. We'd like to give you lots more free stuff. Here we go. Oh, talking of free stuff, if you're spending over £50, don't forget the ½ metre of free fabric is back. But not for very long.
No.
Not for very long. Right, so you will sew up your turning through gap. Give it a good old press.
Oh,
Bishity, bish bash bosh.
beautiful.
Bob is your uncle, etc. Except, well, he might not be.
No.
I don't have an Uncle Bob, to
No.
be fair. I've got an Uncle Michael.
No, I had an Uncle Jim.
Did you?
Yeah.
But not Bob.
No.
Okay, well, fair enough.
My kids have got an Uncle Jim as well.
Have they?
Yeah.
Loves a Jim. And there you go.
But no Bob.
So that's it in the grey.
Look at that.
That's it in the ivory. And then, you know, Vicky, you've got these to do later.
Oh, be afraid, be very afraid. I tell you though, I'm quite proud of her because she did use her walking foot for the first time this week.
What? Wow.
I know. Given how many
Oh,
quilts she's made. and
all
quilted
sorts of proud.
without
Yeah.
a quilting foot. I bet she's now going, oh, well, that was much better. Oh, bless her.
Bless you, Vicky. Bless you. This will be coming your way later. Ladies and gents, thank you so much. Gemma, do you have any updates or anything that we need to say before we go?
Because
I'm quite hungry now.
I'm having a look. Is there anything anyone needs to know with the Baltimore block? Is it, you know, techniques that we've shown? on
Techniques
previous
that
months?
we've shown before, where you put the
Nice.
fabrics right sides together, you trace the petal round or the flower round, and then you sew on that line, turn through. In fact, if you need, to turn through, then if we've got any of these forceps left, they are your turning through for the flowers.
We do have very few of the forceps, and I have got those tagged in today's collection. And yes, you know, it is a really mindful, lovely activity, this quilt. But
otherwise, the stems around the side, it's all done in the ways that we've shown you previously, and it just, I feel like, again, like I'm teaching grandmother to suck eggs, because it's we've done it now quite a lot. And the nice thing is that it is, like Gemma says, it is very mindful.
Yeah.
But I'm also mindful that if you've already done the rest of it, then you will have already done those techniques.
Auntie Lizzie has asked me to read her comment out, which I can't read out because I'm clicking C thread and it will not load.
Oh no! Do you want me
and
to
it won't let me go back far enough. But she was saying something along the lines of, if anyone's suffering with pain or anxiety or depression or anything, this project is a lovely mindful project to sit and work on at your own pace.
Oh, bless her, yes.
That was the general gist.
Okay, well that's good. Mine's not catching up. No, mine's not catching up with it because I haven't done it.
I can't go back far enough to see the original post, and if I click C thread, it's not loading it for me, but I'm not ignoring you. So, yes.
There we go. Well, lovely people. Jane will be back tomorrow.
Will.
With, where did I put it? Here. We're down to, is this the last one?
It's the last one. Plain sub.
So this is your plain subscription, and this is the last one.
Look at that.
And it's in those neutrals. So of course our lovely Jane has created this. We will of course find you all of the neutrals to go with it.
It's an amazing pattern. I love that
It's
one.
beautiful, isn't it? Look at
really
the hearts in
love
the corner.
They are hearts,
and it's
aren't
so
they?
discreet.
Yes.
Can you imagine that on the back of your cream sofa?
Well, and also I think that would be a lovely neutral baby quilt as well.
Yes.
Really
with the hearts and everything,
and you could
gorgeous.
Sub in some of the fabrics with some
Patterns.
very delicate patterns
that we will have picked out for you exquisitely for tomorrow. So lovely people, go and eat the rest of your cheese and your cold meats and anything else you've got littered around the place.
Yes.
We're down to the last of the quality street that nobody really likes. We've only got one flavour left in our roses bowl. Just saying. And we will see you here. I mean, it will get eaten. Like, don't worry about it. It will get eaten. We will see you here tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So take care. Lots of love. Lovely to see you again this new year. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye.